Welcome to the Dumb Funny Podcast, guys. I'm your host, Jiggy, and I invite my dumb friends on and we talk about funny shit every week. And today I have a special guest in here with me. It's my boy right here, straight from Florida.
Duval
in the building.
We just lost today, so it's a rough day, actually.
Sad. God dang. DJ 94, what's up, my guy?
Podcast Poppy, DJ 94 in the house.
Podcast Poppy.
I need my drop.
That's not the Poppy, that's my Poppy. That's your drop right there.
Appreciate you for having me.
Hey, no
I don't like the time period it took, but
DJ
I'm still
was
beefing.
DJ was he was like, bro, like, I'm the podcast guy. You haven't had me on your podcast yet? I'm the podcast guy. And I was like, it's too bad, bro. I'll shoot everything in like 1 week each month, bro. I already had the first 2 months covered, bro. But I finally got you on here.
You had people that couldn't even speak on your podcast before me. That's what I was insulted by. I was like, oh, he's got an audio adventure, and he's having people that just mumble words on a microphone before he even asked.
All right, well,
before I was even requested.
First off, Caleb, don't,
I didn't say his name.
I'm gonna say his name.
I didn't say his name.
Definitely everybody knows the Caleb episode. Caleb was not supposed to do that. He was not. I ain't even had the podcast figured out at that point, bro. You know, the Caleb episode, I legit dropped it, I think like 3 weeks ago. It was the first podcast I ever did. I was like, this can't be like one of my first 8s. This can't be my first month. I can't start out with no structure, bro. Because niggas just came here just drunk as fuck, bro. Yeah. Hell nah, dog. Anyway, we always start with a complimentary drip check. So tell us what you dripping on today. Tell us what you got on.
So my
big dripper.
My outfits is always what I like to call bum couture.
Oh,
so
God,
I like to be as so I like to just have very comfortable yet elevated comfortable clothing.
Yes, sir.
So the Essentials is probably the only brand I'm gonna really be wearing. The Essentials sweatpants.
You always got Essentials on for real.
Something. I'm slowly kind of over them now, only because every time I buy something, it's a different size. And I'm upset with that.
That's one thing I hate about them, bro. Their sizes vary.
Every time.
Ridiculous.
Sometimes I need a medium, sometimes I need a large, sometimes I need an extra large, and I never know what it is because it's coming in the mail. I got the foam runners. That's an always a go-to.
Yes, sir.
The foamies. This is just my own blank hoodie. And then the hats from my boy Carte Blanche. They're out here in Atlanta. So
my boy modeled for them, actually.
Yeah, they're a cool brand. I enjoy them a lot. And so they gave me this hat to wear on pods and stuff. So
yes, sir.
So I do
promoting. And the glasses too. What's up with the shades? Because the shades is very DJ-esque.
Branding wise, I'm going for orange and black. It's kind of like if you look at my Instagram and stuff, it's all like kind of color format I'm going for. So when I remember
when you first started that, niggas thought you were like prepping for Halloween and like September.
Yeah, that's what KJ said. Well, like before I was going with purple, but Bro Code uses purple, so I didn't want to like both be on that. So I was like. And so my goal at some point would just be like, when you see that color, you know it's like a DJ 94 video.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, it's forward thinking at the moment, but...
Yes, sir.
Yep. What you got? Is this denim tears you got?
Yes. This is denim tears straight from Christmas. This is the amazing Christmas gift. I got the denim tears jacket going on right now. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, sir. We got a regular white Hanes shirt. You feel what I'm saying? Some regular old H&M skinny jeans that are ripped just so y'all can see my kneecaps. You know what I'm saying? Out here showing a little bit of kneecap meat. You feel me? And then I got these right here. I wore these actually to your New Year's Eve party. This is another Christmas gift as well. These are the Nike Dunk 85s, high tops. And you know, it's a cool little drip fest over here right now. For real. Feel what I'm saying? It's not $1,000 fit, but it's like a...
How long did motorcycle jeans have a grip on you?
Motorcycle jeans?
I feel like you wore them probably a little too long.
What do you mean motorcycle jeans?
Remember the jeans with like they were like ribbed on the...
Bro, I only had one pair actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not that hood of a nigga.
My brothers still have to this day have not let those go.
I can't really rock with those for real. I never really liked the style. And they always come out in like the ugliest colors.
They had a grip for like 5 months.
And then that's it, bro.
But my brothers... Never let those go. To this day,
rocking them.
I'm like,
is this your black family?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, wait. Let's start the shot clock. Only start with a drink, and then we're gonna get into that for real. All right, boom. All right, let's get into it. All right, so fun fact about DJ: he was raised by niggas.
I'm not gonna say that.
Why, sir?
I'm not trying to get canceled on the Dumb Funny podcast today.
So, how many brothers do you have? How many siblings do you have?
All right, so I'm one of 5, the only adopted one. So I got 2 older brothers, and we're all mad close in age. So I'm 30. I'll be 30 this year. My
Damn.
other brother is 31, and then my oldest is 33.
That's some old ass.
So we're all like, one of them's like 9 months older than me. The other one's like a year and a half older than me. And then we got two sisters that are now 17 and 14. So
oh Lord,
huge,
not the young sisters
gap.
too, bro.
Yeah.
That's a huge gap.
And so
You're the only adopted, so they're all of the family.
Yeah, so they're all a bunch of mixed kids. Justin is black and Mexican. Brian is black and ginger. And then the girls are black and white.
Bro, wait, is he like the ginger freckled black?
Nah, he snuck out. He snuck out. But when he grows his beard out, he does get like red hairs in there.
Oh yeah.
So like your ginger showing a bit, my guy.
Bro, I always wanted to be a ginger black for real.
Nah, no one likes those.
Oh man, but I mean, like growing up, I remember there was just one nigga. He used to always talk. Shout out to Emmanuel. He used to always talk shit to me, and he had a twin. And I remember one time I just looked at him. I was like, "You a black guy with freckles?" And the whole class laughed. So I would have hate to be that. So yeah, bro. Dang. So what age were you adopted?
I was officially adopted at like 8.
8 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. And then like, do you have a good relationship like with your original family? Like,
I did with my grandma.
yeah.
She was cool. She kind of like stepped in here and there to help out. Pops not so much. We tried to like rekindle a little bit when I was like 15.
Yeah.
It was just weird. It did not work out.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's dead now. So I mean, there's no like
R.I.P.
nothing. Yeah, he died like last year. But so there was like, which is a weird like feeling when it's like someone you don't really care about.
Yeah.
But, like, you feel like
understand.
people are like, oh, you kind of have to. Like, I had to talk to the hospital about like what to do with bodies and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
And it's just weird because it's
Dang.
like it's weird to tell another like random lady like, yo, I don't give a fuck what you do with this. Like, just
shit.
But
Goddamn.
it's when I was like 8, got adopted. We've been rocking ever since. I was in Florida at the time, Jacksonville, Duval, 904.
And is that where you were originally born?
I was originally born in Boston.
Boston. All right, yeah, you look very Boston.
I feel that. I don't resonate because I moved when I was like 1.
Yeah.
So I'm a little sad because I wish I had that accent though. I feel like that's a cold accent for dudes.
That's a very cool. If you're a white guy and it's wild, is because black people from Boston don't even like sound like that. But like white guy, like fucking Ben Affleck in what movie was it? The
Town.
Yeah.
Oh,
bro,
it's one of my top
Boston
5
accent, bro. That shit make you want to be Boston so fucking bad, bro.
It's just such a cool like. Even Tommy from Powers got a little of that, like,
got a little bit of
Boston-esque in it. And it's like,
it's more like a Chicago though.
it's just tough. It's like
cool.
I feel like you could talk to any bitch with that accent.
Oh God.
Like, what's the black version of that?
Black.
Would that be like New Orleans accent?
New Orleans, you hear me, baby?
I think girls like that.
Yeah, girls.
I've heard that before.
They like the baby,
like the August Alsine shit when he was popping.
I don't know. Me personally, if I wanted to have any accent, I feel like LA would be. There's something about like an LA gangbanger when they talking about one time and they hop in their car. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like that shit's so cool. It's because I grew up watching like Boys in the Hood and shit like that. So I always thought the LA accent was like the premier accent. But that should just make you look like a gangbanger forever. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
So that's just the one I've always grew up liking. It's because in Virginia you don't really have an accent. Like,
No.
I can always tell when somebody's from Virginia, but I feel like it's not known. It's because it's like the Baltimore accent is overcast everything. It's because that shit sounds stupid.
Wherever you got your car from, my mother-in-law also got her car from.
Coons Automotive.
So when she pulled up, little white lady Rita pulls up. I was like, yo, why does it say Coons all over this bitch's car?
Bruh. It's
And then I saw your car at Nemours, and I was like, this motherfucker got the Coon Mobile too.
Not the Coon Mobile. Only a code. That's some like Northern Virginia shit, like straight Virginia shit, bro. Coons Automotive. I don't know how they've been.
That's
able
free
to
promo right there.
I'm sorry, I'm even promoting
Get your
them.
shit at Coons Automotive.
Shout out to they gave me a good deal on my car for shout out Coons of Culpeper. That shit sounds so crazy, right? But no,
That sounds
bro.
like a chapter of a meeting.
But that's really what it's called, bro. I think it's after some dude's last name. So I hate my last name be Coons, bro. But yeah, dog, that's a real thing for real. Coons. Oh, shout out to her for what Coons did she go to get her car?
I only saw the Coons logo and I was like, what? If I was a white lady driving around a car that said Coons on the back, I would have to take the sticker off.
Oh, she just left the sticker on.
It's
though?
still
You can
on there.
take the
It's been
sticker off,
years.
bro. What? I don't even like having a little plate on for real. The plate, they put the plate on for me.
Yeah,
yeah. It was up to me.
They're
I take it
advertising.
off, but I don't feel like it. But yeah, that's crazy though. Whoa. All right, so you grow up in Florida like all your life, and what part of Florida?
Duval County, Jacksonville,
County?
Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, West Side.
Okay, cool. How was it growing up in there? Especially being like, how did it feel being white in a black family? For real.
It's weirder,
But it's like kind of a mixed family, so it's not that bad. But did y'all like grow up like in a hood, or were you like in like a decent like suburban area?
In the beginning, we were in kind of the hood.
Uh-huh.
Mom was single at the time. She was getting to it. She had,
Man,
she had Justin
her.
at 17, then Brian right back at 19, and
being single with an adopted baby too, three kids, bro.
3
She
kids
putting that
just
work in,
running
shout out to
around,
moms.
not making shit. Money wise, like she was a good lady, but so I mean, at first it was a little rough. We then, she started working more. She got married, stuff like that. He was in the Navy. He had a good job, so upgraded. Then we kind of went a little more suburban. Weird thing about Jacksonville though is there's no there's a downtown, but not really. It's kind of like Marietta. There's a downtown Marietta, but there's not really like a downtown. Jacksonville is the biggest city in our country, but it's just a city of just suburbs. That's all Jacksonville is.
Okay.
So there's really no it's just nothing but suburbs, and it's an interesting city in general. It's not like a tourist place, so people don't really go there. Everyone just kind of drives through because it's the first city you kind of come through from Jacksonville. Yeah. Weirdly have a football team, but
weirdly have a football team.
But I love the city. It's a great city. If it had more of a media scene, I would have never left, honestly. But it just didn't have anything.
What's like the priority in Jacksonville? Like, what is like the every city is known for something. What is the thing they're known for? Like, what is there? Is it one of those cities where it's like nothing to do? It's just the football team there?
I think there's a lot of fun shit to do, but it's one of those cities where like you kind of have to know what to do.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, there's good restaurants, there's bars. I mean, there's a beach and stuff to hang out with. I'm going to be honest with you. The women are beautiful.
Oh, yeah?
The women are beautiful.
Oh, yeah. You was telling me about how the Latinas down there are great.
Just all the white women, the Latinas, the black, they're all just people.
They got bad white women too?
People are just attractive.
Oh, Lord.
In Jacksonville, Florida. If you look up city with the most handsome men in it, Jacksonville, Florida's top 3.
Really? Well, I'm not really going
into
down there
but
for
I'm
the
just
men,
saying. But and the women are beautiful. And so I remember when I left Jacksonville, I just assumed women looked like that everywhere. I didn't know there was like more attractive cities than others. I just assumed like, this is what women look like. And then I went to Norfolk, Virginia. And I was in such a culture shock because not only are the women just hideously ugly, their egos are so big about it. It's like girls who I think are like a 4, maybe even a 6 on their best day have the ego of like a 10. And in Jacksonville, there's just like you're just dating more attractive people in Jacksonville than you are in like these places.
Hey, I think that's the truth. I ain't gonna lie, I love being from Virginia and shit, but ain't nobody like bussing from Virginia. Even like if you go to I always try to go to the modeling sites and see like what their version of pretty is. They still don't really like hit the marker, bro. Like, I mean, I love Virginia. Virginia has my heart and shit. If I want to go and get some food at a gas station, I know exactly where to go. But I mean, like for exquisite women, they all leave. Anybody who's
that's
like,
also it's unfair because they are like it's an exported commodity. For sure.
It's because you gotta think about it. Motherfucking Chris Brown is from Virginia.
Yeah,
he motherfucker turned 16 and left, bro.
Hammock
That was like, bro, nah, we gotta get that out of here, bro. Like, you can't do nothing in Virginia. I love Virginia, but Virginia is one of those states where people start something and then leave and go to something bigger. So yeah, that makes sense, bro.
That's why, like, I don't really count LA or New York because those are all exported women.
Very exported,
but
actually.
Like, that's one thing I'm proud about Jacksonville because no one, not everyone's just moving to Jacksonville. So that's homegrown talent. We got homegrown talent in Jacksonville.
I'm interested.
Florida.
Actually, this makes me want to look up. What do they rank as the city with the most attractive women?
Most attractive women?
Let's see. Let's see what this is, bro.
I would have to guess Phoenix, Arizona's got to be up there.
I ain't gonna lie, Phoenix, Arizona might be high is because everybody's always cheating on their girl with somebody who goes to Arizona State University. Everybody always
Scottsdale alone
bro.
is just
everybody
bumping
always
that
is.
shit up.
With the finest women.
Fact check.
Fact check. All right, cool. So, this ain't really. Their first one is New York, bro. I don't take.
Like I
this
said, we don't count.
serious,
We don't count the. Those are export cities,
bro. This ain't. This is on Yahoo Finance, bro. Like, come on now, bro. Come on, no. Let's see.
You can just skip those and know that, like, so whatever actually 3 is would be number 1.
Oh Lord.
Because you can't count.
Okay. Here we go.
New York or LA.
Let's go over the top 8.
Okay.
Because this is very surprising.
Okay.
Actually, we got Manhattan.
Yeah.
Santa
which we're not
Monica.
gonna count.
We don't count
I'm not
those.
counting
We don't
those
count
two.
those. Boston.
Okay. I've never thought that.
Never actually. I gotta see the women in Boston if it's really like that.
If I'm picturing a Boston woman, I'm thinking rough. I'm thinking like a factory
that Boston
worker.
accent.
Yeah, Pepperidge Farms.
Pepperidge Farm. Miami. We could give it Miami.
I can half give Miami because I feel like that's also an export city. But
Yeah. They say Cleveland, Ohio, bro.
I
I don't
there's
believe
no
this,
way.
bro.
There's no way.
Cleveland, bro. Queens, New York. All right, now they're just pandering. Tampa, Florida. Philadelphia.
Tampa's got some.
I ain't gonna lie.
Some
Philadelphia
pieces.
kind of got some baddies in Philadelphia.
I hate Philly as a city so much though.
I don't like it, but I can deal with it. I lived in
don't
Philly
the
for like a
people
month.
Of Philly.
Oh yeah, where were you at when you were in Philly?
I've never been to Philly.
Oh,
I'm just shitting on Philly.
Oh, so you just never been there, right?
No.
You're on it,
But I see, like, I meet Philadelphia fans. They're the worst sports.
Okay,
they're the worst sports fans.
If you judge them by their sports fan,
Yeah.
they're the gutter of people.
They're the worst
They're
sports fans.
the bottom.
I want nothing good to ever happen to their sports teams.
But like legit, if you like blue cheese IPAs and enjoy traditional leg tattoos and walking dogs, Philly is your spot.
Blue cheese is not even
I fucking
ever.
hate blue cheese.
Yeah, it's never entering my atmosphere.
I'm glad
If
you're a
someone's
rancher.
like, yeah,
You're a rancher. Yeah, my man's
That's
a
the
rancher.
only way to do. I get insulted when people even ask.
Blue cheese is just too pungent, bro. Like, I
It's
don't want that.
bacteria. That's what it is.
That's
It's
exactly what it is.
just like
but I have been
it's
just
rotten.
me as being a grown adult. I have been
Mm-hmm.
fucking with blue cheese crumbles,
Okay,
like just
can't-
in moderation,
can't.
bro.
can't do it.
Adds that flavor. It's like truffle.
I don't know what truffle really is.
Truffle is like think of blue cheese crumbles times 10, bro.
I see it everywhere, like truffle fries, but I've never tasted and been like, oh, this tastes different than regular fries. They're lying.
You ain't never had no good truffle. That's what it is. You gotta get that bougie truffle, bro.
It's like a mushroom, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like a cheese mushroom. It's like cheesy.
I'm uncomfortable with this.
It's a very like pungent cheese mushroom for real. But nah, bro. All right, cool. So what?
18, I joined the Navy.
I was about to say, yeah. Let's get to there. So 18, you joined the Navy. You went
Yeah.
up to.
I went to Chicago for a year, did boot camp, did A school, did all that. Then I went straight to Japan,
Okay.
straight there. And at the time, I was upset I was going to Japan.
Yeah.
I remember my stepdad was in Japan for most of his time. I just didn't have any like appreciation for the culture or anything at the time. And I remember before I even went to boot camp, I was like, I don't care where they send me. I don't want to go to Japan. In my mind, when I joined the Navy, I was thinking, best case scenario, they send me out to San Diego, California.
Best case.
Best case scenario, number 2, I just stay here in Jacksonville, honestly, because there's a Navy base there. Worst case, I was like fucking Norfolk, Virginia, and they sent me over to Japan, which at first hated it. Fucking couldn't stay, but then like I really started to enjoy it.
What did you like about it?
The food's amazing in just all senses. Like, it's just healthier. The gas station food is amazing. You can go to a 7-Eleven and get a just bomb ass fucking meal for like $4 there.
The fuck, bro?
Yeah, the 7-Elevens are different.
7-Elevens are bussing in Japan.
Different in
Oh
Japan.
Lord, that's
Like,
crazy.
I'm eating sushi out of a 7-Eleven.
and that's good.
I would
sushi.
never. I wouldn't even get
life.
I wouldn't even get a taquito out of a 7-Eleven in America. Take your shot.
Oh, shot o'clock. DJ is not drinking with me is because
It's dry January.
on some New Year, New Me bullshit,
Yeah.
bro. I'm getting tired of
You
New Year's
you watched me die on New Year's Eve.
Okay, you can. Ain't nobody said you was gonna die on here,
Died on New Year's
man.
Eve. I'm also just not a shot man.
Oh, really?
Never been a shot guy.
I fucking love shots.
I can't. I don't swallow well. I'm not afraid to mention that. This is a safe place.
Yeah, you
I don't
just
swallow-
spit that bitch up. Cheers.
I don't swallow anything well. Pills. If I take too big of a bite of a food, like it's just I
You
get
sound like a child,
I get
bro.
it's in my head.
You sound like a fucking child.
Like when I take a pill, it has to sit in my mouth, and I have to mentally be like, all right, swallow this. So the same thing happens with shots. The one thing you don't want to fucking do with a shot is just hold it in your fucking mouth because it's disgusting. And so that's what happens. It's like I'll end up puking just because of like, now I have to overthink it, and I'm like, this tastes fucking gross. Hurry up, brain, figure out how to fucking swallow this shit. It's not a good time for me.
That's so random,
It's
bro.
stupid. I understand.
That's so much.
I understand
That
it's
sucks.
dumb as fuck.
That's
Like,
dumb as shit. So
yeah.
even the smallest pills you run into this issue with.
Yeah. It's just I
God
take an
damn,
Advil
bro.
and it's like fucking.
You're just gonna have to start crushing that shit up and snorting it like a real one, bro.
I'm so jealous of like fucking pill heads. I could like dry swallow shit. I'm like, here.
I can dry swallow
Oh my
pills,
God,
bro. Yeah.
that's a fucking talent of its
bro.
own.
Throw that bitch back, bro. Use your saliva to kick that.
Have
bitch
you done
down.
one of these and your iPhone storage ran out?
Bro, the whole first month, bro. The whole first month of my podcast? Yes, bro. On God. All you gotta do is leave like a good 60 gigabytes open, which is not hard to leave open. It'd be good, bro. But yeah, nah, like when we first started, bro, crash all the time. All the time, bro. Shout out to everybody who records on their iPhone.
So I joined the Navy, was in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I also, not into Asian women. And most
Bro.
of the time,
I'm the exact same way, bro. And I wish I had that Asian fetish that people have, but I just don't. I just think they look
I think
weird
it's weird
to me.
I'm not gonna say all that. I do
No
think it's weird that
offense.
they are fetishized in general. Like,
They're fetishized.
I think the people
a
that
lot.
it's weird because like the guys that like Asian women like Asian.
They
like,
love 'em.
They like I've dated an Asian girl. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing against it. It's just like I don't know. It's not like it doesn't like light a fire. It does. My loins are not getting all fucking
I'm not like, oh my
itchy
god,
when I see a
Asian.
nice Asian girl.
Yeah.
But so I'm in the motherland of Asia.
Yeah.
With all the women and stuff, and I'm also in like the sticks of Japan. I'm not in Tokyo. I'm not in like a big city. So I'm in like little farmland. Every like little Japanese girls got like snaggle teeth and all this shit and stuff like that. They don't shave. They kind of smell a little weird. It's just not a good time for me. So I'm not enjoying that. But we are traveling a lot. I'm hitting like Australia, Thailand, Philippines, stuff like that. So I'm having a great time. I'm just meeting fucking women all over the world, like just exploring, having a great time. I'm 18 at the time, so I mean it's fucking
Out here lit, bro.
got out, went home to Jacksonville for a little bit, and then California was the dream. Packed up my shit, went to California, went to San Diego. Loved San Diego, but it was expensive as fuck.
California is such an expensive state, bro.
Yeah, and I didn't realize like I always when I needed money I would just bartend. That was always just an easy like
The best
fuck,
way to
I just
get
need
it.
some money. I can go bartend.
Yeah.
In California, it's competition to bartend.
Wow.
That's not you just walk into a bar and be like, hey, you need a bartender job. Because over there, over here, they pay you like $2 an hour. Over there, it's still $15 an hour.
Oh, shit.
Plus tips.
Oh, damn.
So that's actually like a decent fucking amount of money over there.
Oh, damn.
Because you're getting $15 an hour regardless.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter if you're slow or busy. You're just fucking making the money. So I just could not find work. My rent was fucking like $3,000 a month.
That's
Like,
ridiculous. Damn.
So I ended up in Dallas with my wife now.
Uh-huh.
Dallas it was cool.
How long were y'all in Dallas for?
2 years.
2 years?
She was already there, so I moved with her there. And
What age are
then
you at this time?
over there? This is 2018, 2019. So I'm like 24.
24, okay.
Yeah. And really still just kind of bartending and stuff like that. And we make the decision, Atlanta's next stop.
What made y'all come to Atlanta?
My mom lived out here. I enjoyed Atlanta. And I think the problem with Dallas is you're close to nothing.
Yeah.
You're so isolated. So like her family's in Virginia. She was so far from her family. My family was in Atlanta or Florida. So that's all, 5 hours away. She could drive a quick 8 hours to her family. And also you can just go places from Atlanta. Like if you drive in any direction, you're somewhere. You can go to Nashville. You can go to fucking
That's true.
Savannah. You can go to fucking Florida. You can just go places.
If you
It's
ever
also
go to
the cheapest,
Savannah.
one of the cheapest airports to just go to other airports.
I fucking love this airport,
And So that was the big reason I wanted to come to Atlanta. But I also decided, like, I did start my first podcast in Dallas.
Okay. And what was your first podcast?
So my first podcast was 94 Keys. It was yourself, DJ 94, and his brother, Justin Key.
Oh, yeah? Oh, shit. That's
so
dope.
we
Yeah.
called it 94 Keys. It was over Zoom because he was in Atlanta at the time. I was in Dallas. This was right as the pandemic started.
Yeah.
So I started the podcast. It was terrible. Really bad.
What was bad about it?
I think the biggest thing, the first thing that every podcaster tries to do is kind of give their point of view on what they like.
Yeah.
Is always what, like, and it's like, I liked pop culture and music. So whether it's like, oh, I like sports, I'm going to talk about sports. I like music, I'm going to talk about music. Mm-hmm. But also you have to realize, like, A, you suck when you start.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And B, you're not thinking at the time, like, every podcast is talking about the same shit in the pop culture and sports world in music, right?
That's very true.
We can all only break down Drake's album so many times.
Exactly.
And you have to think, do I really have that unique of a take on these things? Mm-hmm. I didn't. You know,
especially if you're starting it from nothing. I can see if you have a fan base going into a podcast, but you're starting a podcast for no reason, just talking about everything everybody else is talking about. Yeah. It's like, bruh, yeah, that shit makes it hard.
This Drake album was mid. This was like, you know, everyone's just saying, hater, everyone's saying the same shit. And also, my brother wasn't. I would send him the topics. He wouldn't look into any of them. So every podcast was just me explaining the topics to him, and so I was like, yeah, this is terrible. So when I moved to Atlanta, I made like a conscious decision. I'm going to hit the ground running. I'm going to network. I'm going to do what I want to do and do that. So I moved there, and even before I fully moved there, Simba and his shit was already kind of popping on my TikTok and stuff like that. And so I reached out to him even before I even moved to Atlanta. I was like, hey, I want to get there. I want to do this. I see you guys are like trying to do podcasts and stuff like that. And I want to get involved.
What, 19 or 20?
Yeah, this is really early 2020.
Okay.
And so yeah, we moved there, and then I met up with Simba at a Chili's in Kesaw.
At a Chili's. That's how I know you're in the Navy, bro. That's how I know
I didn't pick that shit. He picked that shit. It? Yes.
Y'all love Chili's.
I
when
don't
you're
love
part
that
of
shit. I don't.
The U.S. Army, bro. No, the government, the military. Niggas love Chili's, bro.
It's y'all suburban fucks that love Chili's.
Dude, what are you talking about, y'all? I'm from the country, man. I don't give a damn about Chili's, for real.
But people that don't live in the city love chains and franchises.
I ain't gonna lie, TGI Fridays be bussin', bro. I love TGI Fridays.
I would never invite someone to a chain restaurant if I'm showing to Atlanta, you know? I would go to a nice place that you can't get anywhere else. I'm not gonna be like, yo, let's go to fucking Dave and Buster's and share a drink.
Oh shit, that's so funny. But so then y'all met, and then the rest has been history, right?
Yeah, and then literally that day he said, hey, we're about to go record, come through.
Okay.
So that's how I ended up there.
Word, that's awesome. And then how has that like shaped your perception on podcasting?
Podcasting hit probably the biggest it ever hit in this time period. Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was going to be as huge as it is.
That's wild how you started podcasting during like, what, 19, 18?
Yeah, 2019.
That's very early for podcasting.
I'm sad because like I feel like if I had, obviously you can only start with what you had, but if I had what I had now, then
it'd be fucking huge, bro.
Yeah,
it'd be fucking huge. Dang, that's crazy.
But I think it's because I was really into Everyday Struggle, Joe Budden and DJ Academics' show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Loved
that
show.
That was a good show.
And then when that show ended, I had like this void. Mm-hmm. I was like, I need this, and then I realized he had a podcast, and so which led me to podcasts. Really.
Now, are you talking about when it ended in general, or when Wayno stepped in?
In my mind, it ended when because the second Joe. Honestly, there was
Joe did take a big piece from it, and I love Wayno. Wayno is one of the coolest people like you'll ever meet.
Yeah, he lives out here in Atlanta.
But yeah, I remember when I used to work at the studio, he was one of the first famous people that I ever saw walk in and legit just humbly greet himself to everybody and walked in with like, oh, like I see you guys as people, not like I'm famous.
Yeah.
So like I respected Wayno, but he was like a fake ass Joe Budden if you really like break it down. And that's like I don't like the position he got put in, and it really did throw off the Everyday Struggle.
Yeah,
podcast,
it wasn't his fault at all.
That's honestly, the worst part about it.
He wasn't even the next replacement.
Who was the original
Star
next replacement?
was the
Star?
Star. He's a radio personality in New York.
Okay.
But because I knew when Everyday Struggle started, it was 5 days a week with Joe and DJ Academics. Then they started doing 4 days a week, where on Friday Joe wouldn't be there. So I stopped watching on Fridays. So like the show just wasn't the show for me was this grumpy ass old rapper and this young SoundCloud internet guy.
Yeah.
Just butting heads. That was the show for me. So when it ended, I watched his podcast, which led me to I was like, oh, I enjoy this. I'm gonna download more. I got Brilliant Idiots after that, Flagrant after that. I just kind of
love Flagrant.
Listening to all these podcasts.
Flagrant, Brilliant Idiots. That's how I really started out for real. I love what they do, definitely. So then, all right, so what are some of your top your favorite podcasts besides Flagrant, Brilliant Idiots, Everyday Struggle?
I like a wide variety of shows. Right now, I think it's a little hard. I really fell off of Brilliant Idiots. I can't listen to Brilliant Idiots
Why not?
anymore. I don't know what really happened. I think you can tell Andrew Schultz isn't really.
You think it's
not in it at all.
You think it's because they're getting bigger and it's not how it used to be when they were smaller?
I think they don't. I don't think either of them have the time for it, and they're just kind of keeping it up.
I don't
know why they're keeping it up. Honestly,
probably just because it makes money. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, but I think like. I know Flagrant makes money. Their Patreon, they put the numbers are
like up.
Yeah, you can just look at their Patreon numbers and know they're making like $90K a month off of that.
That's fucking crazy.
Off of their side.
They're touring too.
That's not even his job is stand up. So
yeah.
90K is just a month is just his fucking side hustle.
That's wild, bro.
I don't know if Brilliant Idiots even has a Patreon. I've never
I don't think they do.
Into it.
I don't think they do.
So I don't know if it's making a lot of money. But
yeah. But then Charlamagne the God is going to actually network television now.
I don't know a single show. His show got canceled also.
Oh, his show got canceled.
Hell of a Week. I don't know anyone that watched that shit.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club is kind of definitely
after that DJ Envy bullshit, bro. That goes going down, bro.
I like Armchair Experts a lot with Dax Shepard.
Oh, I don't know that.
It's some white boy shit. But he is very he likes to like trauma dump with celebrities is honestly what it is. And it's like I enjoy this like therapeutic
bonkers, bro.
Exchange with people. I like Trevor Noah's got a new one that I'm enjoying right now.
I've never been a Trevor Noah fan, for real. I never have.
I like it.
Isn't this podcast as good?
Depending on the guest. And that's the thing with a lot of these things is like a lot of these podcasts, I watch it based on who's on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a Joe Rogan, I only listen if it's like someone I care about on there. I'm not like listening to every episode. Same with like Trevor Noah. Same with the Dax Shepard one. The people that only I can like listen to every week because of them is the Joe Budden and the Flagrant ones.
Okay, word. Hell yeah. That's super duper dope, bro. And then it was like I know you started with DJing, bro. Tell me how DJ started DJing, bro.
So I always been huge into music. That's always kind of been my like shit from mixtape days to just YouTube. I've always just been very up to date on music, and still to this day, like every Thursday at midnight, I'm just checking what's new, stuff like that. And in Japan, they'll just like the bars will just let you hop on aux.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. And so I would just do that a lot. And I found I honestly had way more fun just picking music and playing it and watching people like have fun to my music than I was ever even like socializing and stuff like that. And so I didn't. And at this time, it wasn't even Bluetooth. It was just fucking
the auxiliary cord for real.
So I'm just standing in like a weird like part of the bar, and I'm just like watching people, hoping like seeing them like react and be like yeah and like have fun and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like slowly. And once I got out of the Navy, I was just like Googling like how to become a DJ, DJ jobs near me, blah blah, and I ended up working with this company that does weddings.
Oh, that wedding DJ bag is so fucking crazy for real.
If you can get into it yourself, yeah, but also a big part of it is like you just getting abused by these companies that will.
Oh, so you worked with
yeah.
If you're a direct booking, it's a little better, but if you're working with
you're working like don't go on to fucking DJ connections and shit like that,
bro. They're gonna skim you, is because you can make way more.
What's gonna happen is they're gonna charge the couple like $5K, and then you're gonna make $300, and it's like,
why?
And it's
bro?
like,
it's so terrible.
You're
bro.
the one like going there. Setting
everything up,
playing the music, talking on the mic, making sure everything goes great, and then it's
$300,
and then just because you had the platform and set it up, like,
and that's a shot o'clock. Yes, sir. Bro, yeah, that's fucking wild, bro. I knew a homie who would do this because I come from Lynchburg. That's where I grew up most of my life. I was born in Bedford, but I come from Lynchburg, and they have a Liberty University there.
Yep.
So if you really wanted to like get in and you want to make money, a lot of niggas became DJs, and like you would legit charge like $800 a motherfucking wedding, and then they have this thing ring before spring. So freshmen are getting engaged. So by the time they graduate, like, you're just making hella bread just because everybody's getting married, bro. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you should honestly, like, if you're being a wedding DJ, I mean, start how you want to start. Like I did. They ended up, helping me get equipment and all that, and it was great. But, yeah, if you're not getting at least, like, a band.
Oh, bro, don't even do it, bro.
Yeah, like,
don't even
do it. It's not worth it. Man, I need to get back into DJing. I really
might as well get into it, bro.
I really do.
Yeah, this is the spot for it too. You can pull up to places and really just DJ and everything.
Yeah,
bro. Speaking of music, let's talk about the shit that you sent me last night.
Okay.
So DJ sent me this thing that's been like really going crazy. So Rolling Stones dropped their top 100 R&B lists for the 21st century.
Yep.
And this shit is fucking garbage, bro. Let's be honest. It's very trash. Like, I need you guys to do better. I don't know what intern you hired to make this list, but it's god awful, bro. Like, I do like, all right, so some things I do like about it. I liked how they put Ari Lennox, Sir is in there, number 22, John Redcorn. I actually really love that song. That's a great R&B record. So there's a couple of like tidbits of some good people in there, but I mean, Goodies is on there by Sierra. Goodies.
I can't listen to Sir now because of D-Smoke.
Wait, what? Why?
I felt betrayed.
Why? Why does that make you feel betrayed? Do you feel like that leaned him into winning the show that he was on?
I mean, yeah, he was. That's the like.
But he was also fucking talented.
That was the most industry plant shit I've seen. Right in our face.
It's all right.
Right in our face.
I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of like, you know, it's gonna be kind of swayed.
And then after he won, they just bumped up the industry plant shit because he kept getting Grammy noms, fucking Artist of the Year bullshit. Name one D-Smoke song.
I mean,
it's fine. We can go the whole 13 minutes. You're not going to think of a D-Smoke song.
You make a point right there. I never really listened to D-Smoke. Is because I feel like with D-Smoke, since I came from an audio engineering background, usually when they break out new artists, they'll make your mixes sound like another artist's mixes who already popping. They try to do it with JID. They made JID sound like Kendrick would never. But they made all his mixes
sound
me off like
from
Kendrick.
JID.
Yeah.
Early.
Yes, exactly. It's because when I heard Never, I was like, oh, this is a fake Kendrick. This is a Kendrick clone. But then he ended up creating his own sound, which I appreciate about him. But I feel like with D-Smoke, they never really created his own sound. It's like, we're going to make this sound like Kendrick, but the second verse he's going to speak Spanish. And he can play the piano. I feel like that's the only thing they did with
because once
D-Smoke.
I have the artist, I don't need slightly similar artists. Like I have Kendrick. I don't need a JID that sound like. And at first, that's why I didn't like JID because I was like, well, I have Kendrick.
Yes.
And same with like a lot of these melodic rappers and stuff. I was like, well, I already have Uzi. I don't need
somebody who
I don't need 9 other people that sound like Uzi. I don't need like stuff like that. I think my biggest issue with this list is when they put like in the top 10 certain artists' songs. It's not even their best song, let alone...
Nah, bro, number 1 being Confessions Part 2 kills me, bro. Burn is way better than Confessions, bro. Better. Burn is way better, bro.
Frank Ocean, Thinking About You. That's not even Frank Ocean's best song.
That's true, but I do like that song.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I actually do like
It's
that
nowhere better than Novocaine.
but Novocaine is a pop record, though.
What do you... Novocaine's just as R&B as fucking...
Nah, Thinking About You is way more R&B than Novocaine, bro.
I would say the opposite.
You think so, for
Yeah.
real? I feel like Novocaine is very... Unless it's like that last, like, 3
And
to
especially
5
back
minutes.
then, because no pop songs were talking about fucking bitches on cocaine back then. That wasn't a pop thing.
I mean, during that time, but that's always been a thing with R&B.
Yeah.
It's always about
with R&B,
falling
not
in
pop.
love, doing shit. But it's just like, bro, it's just a pop ass beat. It's a 4 on the floor pop beat. That's the only reason why I think it's
It's not better than Pyramids.
It's not, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Even though it's a very gay song, but Forrest Gump. Running through my mind, boy.
Did you?
I will sing the lyrics as is, bro. I don't care.
That one, Crack Rock, where he talks about putting
I
glass dick to his mouth.
I love Crack Rock, bro. Like, he really had us singing sus lyrics so hard. Crack Rock, Crack Rock.
Forrest Gump is really so. It's hard to sing that one.
It's not
Talking
for
about him
me,
like
bro.
showering. You're so and you're so strong.
But yeah, bro. Nah. All right. What else?
Adorn not making top 10 is
Nah.
insane.
I respect it for being 11, but it should be top
should be
10.
top 10.
Really, that's a great R&B record.
Ordinary people shouldn't be in the top
Ordinary
10.
people should not be classified as R&B. It shouldn't.
See, I never liked the R&B pop argument.
And that's more like, I call it pop is because it's church, like the structure is very much of a church chord progression.
That'd be gospel, soul.
Yeah, it's more gospel and soul than R&B.
But they combine R&B and soul into one category.
I feel like personally with this list, they were just like, you know what? I mean, you know, they're black. Even though this is pop music, it's R&B. It's because they're black. I feel like that's what they did with
There's
this
a lot
list.
of that.
I feel like that's exactly what
There's
they did.
a lot of that.
It's because Frontin' is number 12. I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs. But is it an R&B record? No.
That's like Sam Smith's first album. Well, not his first, but the one with all the hits.
Oh, yeah. Straight pop.
I wouldn't say that's a pop album to me. That one song. But but I mean,
Yeah, he did have some R&B bangers on
that
there,
song,
though. I ain't gonna
that
lie.
album is amazing, and there's a lot of like soulful shit on there, but it's pop because he's white.
I ain't gonna lie. That's very true.
Yeah.
And I think it's because we know him from a pop record. We don't really know. I feel like his R&B is more album cuts.
Like Stay With Me is very gospel-esque. It's got a
but
choir and all that in there.
Yeah, it's not that.
Had ASAP on the remix.
Yeah, ASAP is on a remix.
Yeah.
I gotta listen. I've never heard that. Bro.
Rocky was
What?
on the remix.
That's crazy, bro. What's another? I don't like how they got You Rock My World as 20, but they got Snooze as 19.
Yeah, I don't like Snooze.
That should be 40, bro.
Yeah, Snooze
and they
is-
got Love by Keisha Cole at like number 57, bro. Are you dumb?
Yeah.
And Drunken Love is no way on this list. That should at least be top 30s, bro. They got Love on top at 14, bro. Kill yourself.
I do
for
love
real.
Janet Jackson, All For You, though. That's a.
Oh, that's a great. That's
I
a
still
great
play
record.
that in my.
And the Brandy Full Moon,
Is that top 10 to you, though?
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I listened to that and I remembered it. I'm like, bruh, top 20 for me probably, but it has a rightful place
My thing is.
on that list.
I think my biggest issue is just that, like, if you think of a song by an artist, I think you then have to think, is this their best song?
And it's their best R&B song.
Yeah.
That's the real thing. Is this really R&B?
That's not his best song.
But I still love that song though. You remember that Bond? A potato flew
Yes.
around my I think about that every single time, bro. But nah, dog, they really just missed the mark on that bullshit, bro. Like, that shit is ridiculous. I like how they gave Ari Lennox, they gave Lucky Day a spot. I think they really, like, stretched it by putting Brent on that list.
Yeah.
Jackie Brown of all, like, I love that song. Like, and it's wild is because a lot of these songs are actually very fire, but a lot of these songs are not R&B. And that's what's making people mad, bro. That's what doesn't sit right to me.
I think we R&B is so many different things though. Like Brent is more neo soul.
Yeah,
but that still falls under R&B.
Great way to
that's still a branch of R&B.
But R&B is straight like that's your auntie music, bro. That's that music that like dead ass it make you feel like you
got mop the kitchen and stuff.
Yeah, it's like you 11, you like, why I feel horny right now. That's because she playing D'Angelo right now. Oh, bro, and they had Jill Scott.
No, I thought you meant D'Angelo.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good record. I wouldn't put it number 2. I personally wouldn't put it number 2.
I'd put Cruising over Untitled for me.
Definitely, bro. But no, they got Jill Scott, A Long Walk at like 49. That's just disrespectful. That's mad disrespectful, bro. Like, that's mad disrespectful, dog.
To Jillian.
Oh my God. Shout out to Jill Scott. It's because they did her bad on that. I do not like that whatsoever, dog. And then let me think.
Did you ever try to make an R&B song?
Hell no.
I feel like you wanted to be an
R&B
R&B
I ain't gonna
singer
lie. I used to be part of an R&B hip hop group.
I knew
and I was the rapper and I was the low register. I couldn't sing to save my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So we used to do acapellas in front of people and niggas knew I couldn't sing. So they were like, hey, Jiggy, just...
Was this like the malls in Lynchburg?
Yeah. Okay. We were trying to be Chris Brown. They were like, Jiggy, just mouth the words, bro. Just mouth the words. Though. Like, and I'll never forget, I'm out here singing with them.
You were mindless behavior, huh?
It's four people. It's a 3-part harmony going on right now. And I'll never forget, I'm singing, not singing nothing. And this dude, he right next to me, he look at me and he was like... He leaned in to hear if he could hear a note from me, bro, and he didn't hear nothing. I knew my cover was blown, but I did not give up the act, bro.
That was me and
Oh Lord, bro!
I'm gonna let your audience know these chairs are not comfortable.
Yeah, it's a futon,
bro. This is an ass of a chair.
You know what's funny? This is actually one futon broken in half.
But I used to do the same shit in church. Because they used to make you like sing in church. Oh yeah. But like they would make the kids like learn a song and then sing like up front in front of everyone. Oh Lord. And I didn't like that. And so I just would like get up there and just like and to this day. I hate it.
I ain't singing to this day.
I wish I could sing.
I know. If I could sing, bro, I would be the most annoying.
You'd never hear me talk. You would never hear me talk.
You would only hear me sing.
Yeah.
That'd be obnoxious. No matter where we are, everywhere, bro. Like
you would be dangerous.
Oh,
especially because you're just dirty macking in clubs already. So I knew if you could sing,
you would. If I could sing, it would be over for all y'all girls. I'll let you know that it would be over for all you dudes too. Your girls are leaving with me. I have to stick to talking and being poetic now. But if I could sing, it would be a whole different thing. There's sometimes I can hit a note. I remember I was in community college one day and I was hitting notes in the hallways and I was turning out people's girls. But then that was the only time forever.
Would you study at community college?
General studies, bro. It's community college, dog.
They got like degrees, I feel like.
Bro, I dropped out the week before finals and I still graduated with a 3.5. I was actually kind of a good student for
I dropped out the first semester.
It's like when you go to class and you see somebody who's 67 in your class that's not teaching, it just makes you not want to be there, bro.
And I was 23 and I already was like, nah.
Community college is so depressing. I always like to say it's like a hospital with classrooms, bro. It's like dead ass, like it's where you go to die.
I went to Art Institute of Dallas.
Oh shit.
To study audio engineering.
Oh Lord.
And I was there and it's like it was like a college to teach you how to be a SoundCloud rapper. Mm-hmm. It was what it was.
All art institutes, especially when you go to audio engineering.
I was like, no, but I actually wanted like there's so many jobs in audio, you know?
It's a shit amount. It makes no sense.
And I really wanted to work in like audio with like whether it's movies or media or even like concerts and stuff. Like I wanted to work and then like day 3 they're like, all right, make me a beat on fucking Fruity Loops and shit. And I was like, that's not what I'm here for. I was like, that's not gonna help me. Like I want to be in a Foley lab. I want to like, I want to learn. I'm not trying to fucking boost my fucking sound.
Bro, I went to Full Sail. I went to Full Sail.
Oh, in Orlando?
No, from home, bro. Okay. That's the only reason why I know all the stuff I know is because that's exactly, they teach you how to make beats on Logic Pro X. And I was just poor, so I couldn't afford like the next semester. But I know somebody who went there. And he was really working, like, I think he was an audio engineer for Miguel. He did a lot of Miguel's second album, Wild Heart. So it was like you could actually get a job, but it's like, bro, like when you're in that, people don't talk about that. When you're actually in that class, bro, that class sucks for real, bro. It just depends on what you can learn by yourself. Because there's a lot of people, like the homie Elliot I'm about to have on here. He has his PhD in physics. Like, bro.
Wild.
He's a platinum.
It's the hardest
producer.
thing to like study.
Exactly. So it's like that joint is like such a joke. Audio engineering as a major, bro. It's such a joke for real. Oh man, but yeah, that's funny. You went to the art. That's a community college in Dallas.
No, it's a private.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, if that's a community college in Dallas, I wanted to go to San Francisco so bad because that's the good one.
The thing is, I kind of had to go to that college. So the way the fucking GI Bill is set up, it's stupid. Yeah. They won't pay out of state tuition unless it's like a specialized college.
Oh.
And so I couldn't go to a normal college and get it fully covered. I had to go to like a special, and that counted as a specialized college.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And so I was like,
and you graduated from there?
No, I dropped out. Told you I didn't want to make beats. Now I tried normal college, and then I'm really bad at math.
Oh, really?
I'm so bad at math. I was bad at math.
Shot o'clock.
I was bad at math at 18 and 16 and 15 and all of high school.
Bro, I don't get how people are bad at math. That's one thing I'm actually surprisingly good at.
Once algebra came in, it was done for.
I feel like people overthink math. It's legit. As long as you stick to the same process, you will win.
And so then I joined the Navy where I didn't do math for 5 years.
Makes sense.
And then I got back and I was like, yep, still bad at math. I didn't get any better at this shit. And so I dropped out.
Do you have a degree?
No.
Oof. Oh, man. I feel that. I don't have a degree. I have a certificate in media communications. Mm-hmm. From Full Sail. Shout out to Full Sail. It's because they try to they'll throw you that certificate at you if you like did real good. It's because I think before I left, I think I had a 3.9. So they'll pick certain people who did like certain majors, and they'll be like, hey, we're going to give you guys a certificate course, which is a pass or fail. So if you fail, you get a 0.0. If you pass, you get a 4.0. So they do that, and they're like, it's like to reel you back in so you can have a certificate. But I was one of the audio engineering students that got that, and that shit was easy as hell. But bro, y'all not finna take my money, dog. Hell nah, bro. Hell yeah.
Set your clock.
Boom.
And let's pull out your.
We're gonna do random debates. Yeah. So I got a debate randomizer where we can just argue about certain points, and we can you just click the button.
Do you enjoy arguing in general?
Bro, it's like one of my favorite things to do.
I love it.
That's why I knew this would be good for you. Because I enjoy arguing.
Does your girl okay with that?
Oh, she hates it, bro.
So does mine.
Bro.
And she doesn't understand it.
Yeah.
Because like, I think it's like for me, it's like a
Is it like
it's like a brain exercise too.
Yeah.
It's like
it makes you sharper.
It's like, even if I don't agree with this, can I almost gaslight someone else into agreeing with it too?
Oh, so you're like me. You're one of those people who don't really know. Like, you'll argue a point that you don't know.
Oh, I'll just pick a side and then.
Bro, yeah. I love doing that shit, bro.
Because then it's also like another brain exercise for myself. Because it's like, how can I justify this thing that I don't even believe in?
How can I convince people to believe in my side?
Yeah, even if I don't believe in it.
Oh God, bro.
Like,
yes.
I'll try to argue with her about anything I can. And she won't even play along a little bit.
I have the habit where I argue without knowing. It's just some people say shit that I just don't agree with, and then like I just go on this tangent, and whole time I just start a whole argument, bro. Like I'm such an argument enticer by default. It's because I think that's just how my family is. Like we're just those type of people. We always like just are very passionate about what we believe in. So I do it like without genuinely knowing. And I always know when like I take it too far, when niggas just start getting mad at me. And I'm like, bro, like, and one thing I like about arguments, you get to understand the person you're talking to. Yeah. People don't realize that. It's like when you argue with somebody, you get to understand the morality of the person you're talking to. Yeah. It's not necessarily like, I'm trying to belittle you, but I'm trying to see how you act under pressure. Yeah. But anyway, let's get to it, bro. Random debater. Let's see. Soccer is the real football.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Wow.
In what sense do you mean that? I mean, obviously we don't have explanation, but if you had to think,
it's the real football. I mean, if you want to get super duper technical about it, there's a reason why they call football in America football du Americain in France. They call it the American football. Mm-hmm. So it's the original football for us as Americans, but I feel like soccer is definitely like really a feet ball, bro.
Yes. And most of those countries where soccer was invented, created from, are usually Spanish-speaking countries, correct?
Africa don't speak Spanish.
Where did soccer come from?
I don't know. Let's Google.
And I feel like, because my thing is like in Spain and all that, they call it football, right? Mm-hmm. But foot in Spanish is not foot.
Oh. So
they're just playing on our word of football.
Huh? What is foot in Spanish?
I don't know. It's not my walkers.
Well, it actually started in China. It's Chinese.
Okay. Well, I guarantee you in Chinese, foot isn't foot either.
But I think it is the original football. It's the only reason why I say that, and I don't even know why I said foot. But only reason I say that is because it's the American football is not global. Yep. Like everybody that plays football in another country besides America wants to come to America to play football. Motherfuckers play soccer in different countries, and they still rep their country. Yeah, and they be like 14 playing with 28-year-olds.
That's because they can't all play like real like football. Like most of the world is third world countries. They're poor as shit. So yeah, they can kick something around, and you don't need anything to play soccer. You need one thing round, and you can pick fucking, all right, that branch and that branch is our goal, and we can kick it through. But you're playing soccer. You need money to play football. You gotta get pads and fucking all this shit. You gotta have friends. Like, there's a lot involved with it.
There's a lot
these
of
fucking third world countries just can't do. So then they want to shit on our football because they just can't do it because they're poor. And they want to fucking eat fucking canned beans for breakfast, and then kick their ball around. No, because I just jumped. Beans for breakfast is a white thing. That's fucking British, so that can't be racist because that's against those bad teeth fuck Britons.
But nah, bro, I don't know. I think it's the original football, is because I mean, if you want to be honest, it was before.
Yeah, it was
American
definitely before
football. So it's like the original one.
Yeah, but like once something is better, it just is it.
All right, next one. Next one. Cats are evil.
Yeah.
You don't like cats.
Yeah, cats are evil.
Bro, I fucking love cats, bro.
Why?
It's because cats like decide who they like with. And you have to earn their love. They're like a bad bitch.
They don't love
cats
you.
are a bad bitch.
They don't love you. I know you know that stat, they'll eat your fucking head off.
They will. You feel what I'm saying? That's actually a thing if you die. Yeah. Well, that's a thing that's said. Yeah. We talked about this on like not too long ago.
Yep.
It depends on the relationship you have with the cat.
They don't.
I feel like dogs will eat your head off, bro.
Nah. My dog Mojito, she would starve before she ate me.
But then also dogs aren't smart enough to really like just do that for real. Like dogs are dumb. Dogs stay with homeless people. And you got to be dumb to stay with a homeless person when you haven't had a house. When all you have to do is run away to a humane society.
They don't know.
I bet you a cat can figure it out.
No, because
a cat gonna leave you if you're homeless for real.
Cats are free. You ever tried to go adopt a cat? Oh, there's a million of them. They're free.
That's how Warren got that Dexter, bro.
You can
give out dogs for free too.
The shitty ones. Nobody wants the fucking shitty ones. You go to the dog like pound. There's not nice dogs there. There's every cat there. Doesn't fucking matter. You want an orange cat? You want a brown cat? Every cat's there.
Dogs are uglier than cats if you want to get that technical. Dogs be ugly as shit. Cats, there don't really be that many.
Yeah, they're all just mid.
There's a little.
They're like white cats. Women. Like
there be some bad white women out there.
Yeah,
bro.
but most of them are just mid. but their mid is like a little nicer.
I feel like that's more accurate with dogs. Dogs be ugly as shit. People love their little ugly dog with all them eye boogers and shit.
We don't fuck with the
dirty
cocos
fur, bro. I remember one of the reasons why I broke up with my ex is because she was so bent up over her dog dying like 3 years prior to us talking.
That's a lot.
And
3
it's like,
years.
bro, 3 years prior, bro. I would like, this is all right. So this is like during the last of our relationship. So 5 years before the dog died, I would come into, because we were split up, but we lived in the same house. So I'll come into a room and she'll be crying. I'll be like, what you crying for? And she's like, I thought about my dog today and it just really made me feel bad. And I'll just look at her in complete disgust.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like, first off, she had a ugly like bulldog that couldn't breathe, bro.
Those are
like, come on now. That dog when I saw the pictures of the dog looked like it was gonna die any day. Dogs be ugly as hell. Niggas be having motherfucking pugs and they be having to massage their pug's throat so it can breathe. I'm like, why do you even
torture.
why isn't the dog just do that on its own? Like, why I gotta do that?
We did that to them
to make this dog live.
We bred them to.
You don't have to do that with cats. Cats can live on their own.
What about the hairless ones? They gotta like
fucking
oil them bitches.
Cats,
no,
bro.
They look like ball sacks.
I'm going to get a Sphinx, bro.
They look
bad,
like a white
bro.
man's ball sack.
They look like aliens, bro. I want to get the black ones.
You have
bro.
to oil them.
Oh God, bro! I gotta put lotion on myself. I'm gonna put lotion on my little.
You really want
cat.
that chore on a daily basis?
Oh God, bro! What if you have a ferret? You gotta wash your ferret every day.
Ferrets are disgusting.
I would put
Those
lotion
smell
on a cat.
Terrible.
That's why you gotta wash it every day.
But the thing with cats is there's no remorse in them.
I feel like I like that about them.
Like if my dog fucks up, she feels terrible. I just have to give her a look, and she's like, "Oh, fuck, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I had a cat piss, and I'm yelling at the cat. He's just hissing at me. I got in an argument with this cat, and I was so upset. And like the cat's hiding, just hissing at me, and I'm like, fuck you.
Hey.
And he's just like, and I'm just yelling back at the cat. And I had to stop, and I'm like, I'm literally arguing with the cat right now.
I ain't gonna lie, cats are one of those you gotta get a little abusive with cats. They need a pluck. You gotta put hands on them.
But even then, they don't care. They're just like, why'd you hit? They care that you hit them. That's all they cared about. They don't care that they fucked up, and that's why you hit them.
I ain't gonna lie, Dexter be coming in here, he be eating my plants, and I used to let him do it because some cats do need to like chew on plants and shit. But you make my plants look ugly, bro.
All your fake plants,
like, bro. My plants are real, actually. I take great care of my plants. First off, secondly, cats just need some physical touch in order to learn shit.
Nah, because then they're just worried about not getting popped.
You gotta beat on them. Anyway, another one. Ebooks are better than paper books, definitely.
Ebooks is in like on just reading it on a tablet?
Yeah.
No.
I think it's cool to have a book just to show off. I feel like you have books to show off to people. Like, oh, I'm studious. Here's my book collection. But in reality, bro, I'm only reading books on like my phone or an ebook.
Nah. Like if I go to the bar, I got like a little paperback. Just like a little folded paperback.
First off, wait, I hate this shit. Let's talk about this. I personally hate people who read books at a busy ass bar. Like, you want somebody to talk to you that bad, bro.
Nah,
like, chill out.
Bitches like it, man.
That's corny, bro. You at a bar, fucking 8 p.m. Thursday. You hear 12 conversations. You do not have enough concentration to focus on this book. You only want this for
But can you
bro.
acknowledge that it could work on a girl?
Of course it's going to work on a girl because you're the only person reading in a bar, bro. It's stupid.
Do you think it looks the same if you're reading on your Nook?
It looks like you're on your phone. That's the only
that's
the only bad part about it.
I just won the argument right there with that bit of information. By the off chance that it could pull some puss, your Nook will not do the same.
Bro, fuck that, bro. Fuck that shit right there, dog. Niggas who pull books out at bars are the corniest people.
Plus, like, it's also decor. Like, if you go into a house and they have a nice little library with shelves and all that, they look great.
I ain't gonna lie, if you got a library at your house and you ain't read one of those books, I judge you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ain't read all the books in their library unless they're like 67 years old, but you gotta think about how we are at our age, bro.
I'm not a reader.
Nobody's reading books.
I can't even do audiobooks.
I actually like audiobooks.
I can't
do
it. I zone out.
You do it in parts, bro. I like audiobooks on drives because I like driving. I
zone out so much.
Yeah.
Then I like podcasts because I can jump back into a conversation.
Oh yeah.
But I can't jump back into a story because I missed parts of a story, you know?
You just have terror. You have ADHD?
Possibly.
You need to pop an Adderall.
Nah, I don't.
Oh, yeah, you can't take pills.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, bro, that's wild. All right, next up. Ghosts are real.
You believe in ghosts?
Yes.
No.
I grew up in 4 haunted houses. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
What do you think that is then?
Well, I mean, it's like you can feel the presence of a ghost. You can actually feel the presence of a ghost in a house. You can.
But that doesn't ask what it is.
Oh, it's a spirit that's in purgatory, basically. So they died interruptedly. They probably died too early, or they died without something being settled in them. So they actually cohabitate the space, and they don't understand why they died.
Okay, they're just stuck in that house.
Yes, that's a real thing.
Can't leave the house.
No.
Why can't they leave the house?
It's because they're confined to that space.
Why?
It's because that's the space where they had disruption.
So before houses were a thing and they died and they're
they were just on land, bro. That's a real thing. Native Americans talk about that.
Were they only stuck in that? Can the ghost travel based on how big your house is? Does that change anything?
It depends.
If they died before houses, could they only go on a certain part of land? What's their max that they can move around?
All right. So here's the thing. Here's how I rebuttal that. It's the fact that...
Is it a hut?
No, it's like some people have their own secluded spaces they stay in, and they don't go beyond that. Not everybody's a traveler. Okay. So people who really... the spirits who become ghosts aren't really traveler people, bro.
So they're not nomads.
Yeah,
fucking lame-ass house people.
Yeah, they stay there, bro.
Okay. What happened to the nomads that died? They all go to heaven?
Oh, yeah, they go to heaven, bro.
Okay, every nomad can make it.
Heaven or hell, depends on what type of person you are.
The fucking couch potato fucks have to stay in their fucking...
purgatory.
What if they're in an apartment? Can they only stay in their room?
Nah, bro, they usually occupy the apartment for
the whole apartment building.
It depends on the ghost, bro.
To see, there's just so many.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I promise to God, and there was a house that I lived in. Mm-hmm. It was the last house I lived. No, second to last house I lived in as a teenager. Okay. It was on 1218 Garfield Avenue in Lynchburg, Virginia. The top half had a spirit up there, bro. And then if you really wanted to like evade the spirit's presence, if you go downstairs, it wouldn't fuck with you. Like it would do shit like pull your covers off your bed. Like it would open all the doors. It was actually a very violent spirit for real. It wasn't very like physical, but it would actually do shit. This is like dead at me being honestly serious. Like dead ass. That's how I know ghosts are real, is because I grew up in this fucking house, bro. And fucking doors opening by themselves.
Maybe you just had shitty doors.
No, nigga, bro. A fucking door opening wide open,
my pantry does it all the time.
No, bro.
Shitty pantry.
You know what's wild? I even put my own lock on the door. And the lock will legit, if I went in the morning, the lock would be pushed open, bro. And it was one of those latch locks. It's like, you know, the rinky-dink latch lock. Like
this is in Lynchburg?
Yes.
Where they were lynching everyone?
It was probably a spirit in an old slave, but I swear to God, bro, you go to it, it would be pushed open and a little latch wouldn't open it up.
Why are they moving sheets? Like, why is it?
It's because you're in their space. You're evading their space.
Nah, no sheets.
Ghosts are very territorial, for real. Ghosts are like gangbangers. If you're on the wrong block, you're going to have some shit to deal with, for real. I think ghosts are very real in my life.
No.
I have very many encounters. Shot o'clock. All right, cool. Let's get a couple more. Cats are better than dogs. They are. Everyone should have a pet. Everybody should have a pet. No. I personally don't believe that, for real.
There's too many fucking weirdos in this world.
I feel like if you haven't figured yourself out as a person, how the fuck are you going to figure this animal out? I feel like if you can't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of an animal? Yeah. That, like homeless people, they should save the dog and let the person be homeless. It's kind of bad to say.
I don't know. They need a friend. If I'm homeless, I'm having a dog. Because that also pulls money in. People feel bad for the dog.
It's a terrific marketing strategy. Terrific marketing strategy, for real.
And, but like, dogs are meant to be homeless anyway, so why can't they be homeless?
Hey, you go down to Mexico, dogs is homeless as hell, for real.
They've been homeless for all of existence, except for like the last couple 100 years. And now it's like, they can't be homeless anymore. No, fuck them. They can be home. I get so mad because my dog won't piss when it's raining outside. And I'm like, you're meant to live out here. You're meant to be in there. You think you're just not going to pee because it's a little trickling out there?
Oh, man, that's funny as hell,
you weak fuck.
Bro. That's funny as a bitch, bro. Damn.
And like my girl gets mad because I don't want to take them to like the vet and stuff like that and get them all their
Why don't
shots
you
and
want to
stuff
take
like
your
that.
dog to the
They're
vet?
wild animals. You think back in the day they were like in the fucking caves and they're like, come get your shots? No, you just dealt with that shit.
You're an awful person, bro.
They don't need that shit.
Dogs need shots, bro.
For what?
To function, bro. Like
They don't need shots.
Yes, they do,
No, they
dog.
don't.
Yes, they do. They need their shots, bro.
No.
It's
I'm
like
also-
going to Africa without taking your Africa shots as an American.
Yes, but I'm a human. Like we don't deal with that. So if I'm taking them like in weird ass fucking scenarios, maybe. But like, how much would you spend? Have you ever had a pet?
Yes, bro. What do you think? I'm not a person, bro. I've had a
Many
pet.
people just don't have pets.
I had a pet.
Did you love that pet?
My mom was actually a dog breeder, so I have a different view of dogs. And dog breeding is not cool now.
Was she a good one or a bad one? Was this like a puppy mill that like?
Nah, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible.
good?
We had a couple outside dogs, but it wasn't awful. It wasn't god awful. But
I got Steve from a mill. That boy was fucked up when we got him.
nah, we took really good care of our dogs for real. We didn't train them to be. I'm not Michael Vick, bro. Put it like that. But anyway, nah, bro. Like yeah. I grew up with 6 pit bulls at one time. They all lived in the
Did you
house.
love these dogs?
I actually did. I have one that's named Rocker. I love Rocker.
Yeah, put yourself. Let's say you have your boy Rocker, right?
They all got their shots.
No,
for
you're not letting me finish. Let's say right now, right?
Yeah.
You're Jiggy. You're at today, and you're with Rocker, right? You still love him. The bond is stronger than ever.
Oh,
You guys have been
definitely.
through thick and thin. Rocker needs a surgery. How much are you willing to spend to save Rocker's life?
as much as it costs for
Okay, you're one of
I
those.
actually really love Rocker.
Okay, you're one of those.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you right now,
I would let Rocker sleep in the bed with
I'm
me,
telling you
and
right
I don't
now-
even like that.
I love Mojito and I love Steve. If it costs more than like a band to save their life, I wouldn't do it.
But no, I always analyze the dog's age for real. It's because I mean, if we
They're 3, so they're still got some time.
I would say if we put Rocker in A, Rocker would be like 25, bro. He would be old. So nah, he can die.
Like those people that
But
go like bankrupt because their dog needed a surgery. I'm sorry, no.
that's my ex's parents was like, bro. They were legit. Their dog was like to the point where he couldn't. He peed in the middle of the floor, bro. Like he didn't know how to control his bladder. Dog was like 12. If your dog is over 7, 8, you gotta accept the fact that he finna die.
Yeah.
For real.
Like it's sad.
So it's
like if my dog died, I would be very sad.
I'll just put him down. Real
I'd be
quick.
quite distraught. But I'm not gonna fucking financially ruin myself.
Over a dog.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ridiculous.
They add a lot of joy to my life, but I could replace them. Like they're not a kid, they're not a loved one. I'm not spending fucking a band to fucking save their life. So no, I'm not gonna fucking worry about their shots and all that stuff. They get sick. Sorry, you got sick.
I'll at least give him some motherfucking penicillin, bro.
You can have some
I'll
Advil or
at least-
something.
Yeah, like snort up this Advil, doggy.
I'll hide it in some fucking cheese or something. But
Okay, let's do one more. Let's call it that. That's corny. No. Eating pizza. Oh no, wait, fuck that. No.
is pineapple
one.
on pizza?
Yes, does pineapples belong on pizzas?
No.
You look
Fucking
like a
no.
pineapple pizza person to me.
Mad disrespectful. That's the meanest thing you've ever said to me, Jay.
I hate pineapples on pizza, bro.
I don't even like
Have you ate it? Have you tried it?
Yes.
Oh, gross.
So my wife loves it. She loves it.
That's usually how it always is. Bro.
And I hate it so much that like I get mad when she orders the half and half pizza. Like
because then that pineapple, then it goes onto your
there's like
pizza, bro.
I was like it's like there's like juice. There's pineapple juice,
yeah.
and like if it's not like it's gonna get juice there. It's in the same box. It's just like it's moving. It's migrating, and then it's like soggy pizza now because there's pineapple juice on it. The texture of pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. It's too membraney.
Yeah, it's too
not fucking good.
weak. It's like a weak chicken.
Yeah.
Like, who wants a juicy weak chicken on their pizza, bro?
It's
What?
just not a good fucking taste
Fuck
or
pineapple
flavor.
on pizza, bro.
Gordon Ramsay said it.
Yes, bro. I fuck with Gordon Ramsay if he said that for real. For real. I hate pineapples on pizza. It don't belong. It's two things that just don't correlate, bro.
And I think pizza, the same way, like tacos is one of my favorite foods. Pizza and tacos, I think, are one of those things where it's like simple is better.
Yeah.
Like a good just street taco is great.
With just
the like, I like the carnitas, the cilantro, the onion, corn tortilla, done.
Perfect.
Lime juice, spread it over, done.
Perfect.
You don't need the fucking. I don't want my tacos to be sour cream, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese,
Sour cream
all
be
these
going
things.
crazy though,
I don't need
bro.
that.
I like
Same with pizza. I need fucking pepperoni's the most I want on there.
What's your go-to pizza topping?
I'm just pepperoni.
Just pepperoni,
Yeah.
nothing else?
New York style pepperoni is
Oh,
my that's my golden standard.
I like pepperoni
A
ground
little thin.
beef.
I need it big enough to like fold.
You like thin pizza?
I don't like thin crust, like the actual like thin crust pizza, but like I like it a little thinner. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
well done. I love putting hot honey on that bitch.
Hot honey? Ah, yeah, you lost me on that, bro.
Yeah,
Shout
try
out
it.
to honey.
Yeah, try it.
I'll eat pizza and eat hot honey wings.
Have you tried like actual putting hot honey on the?
Why the fuck would I do that?
Because it like caramelizes and it's a great taste.
Nigga, it's not
gotta try it.
onion,
You
bro.
gotta try it.
I don't want to caramelize my pizza. I'll caramelize onions, but that's a pizza, bro.
It's a great experience. 10 out of 10.
I like pizza. Well, no, if I'm going to Pizza Hut, I actually have this like weird obsession with Pizza Hut.
I love Pizza Hut.
That's like my,
Nobody
like,
out Pizza Hut.
Like nobody does for real, for real. That's my most American pizza place to go to.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to have an American pizza, Pizza Hut, pepperoni, ground beef.
There's a spot
Fire.
out here called Glide.
Haven't been
great.
there.
It's fucking
Wow. Is it on this side? Is it
So
on
there's
Cascade?
one.
Or is it up where you stay?
So there's one by the Beltline,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's one Indicator downtown, and it is the best pizza.
Oh.
But they serve hot honey also.
Is it like pizza or like Atlanta pizza?
It's New York style.
For real?
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's because Atlanta don't be having the pizza here for
No.
real. I love Atlanta, but it's too Atlanta. The food here is very Atlanta.
I hated all the restaurants that Keith Lee went to.
Oh, he didn't
went to the
go
wrong
to
places.
Yeah, he didn't. But that's only the people who recommended him.
Yeah. Because they're
Lord.
too fucking. Like, I would never even like bring people that are visiting to those restaurants.
Oh, hell no, bro. Except for the Jamaican spot. I really want to go check out the Jamaican spot. I might go check it out like now. It's because it's like not too far away from here.
My father-in-law's obsessed with Hattie B's since we took him there. Have you been there?
Hattie B's is mid, bro. Hattie B's is so mid.
What's a better fried chicken spot for you?
In Atlanta, bro, I ain't to me being honest with you, I haven't found a fried chicken spot that I've been for.
Ladybird's chicken sandwiches. Probably my favorite.
I think I had Lady Bird, and it's good, but it ain't like. I like going into cuts. It's because I'm from Virginia. You get like good fried chicken at a gas station. You get like some of the best fried chicken you ever had at a gas station. So if you ain't beating the gas station with a motherfucking cook who has one tooth and a motherfucker like the cashier lady who trying to flirt with you, but she look like a solid 4. If you're not beating that out, bro, I can't really give you my best fried chicken. Like it's that simple. I feel like Atlanta just they updo the ambiance.
Yeah, they had a
make the
grass
ambiance
wall
fun.
and then. Where's your grass? Oh, your grass wall's over there.
It's an ivy wall. It's not grass. I wanted to do this whole thing grass wall though, but I was like, let me just put some paintings up here, bro.
Paintings up here.
Anyway, boom. That's the end of the pod, bro. Thank you so much for stopping
Of course,
by.
thank you for having me.
You feel what I'm saying, bro? Is there anything we want to lead the people on?
No, check out the Bro Code Network podcast. Jiggy's on there a lot. So
Yes,
we'll be
sir.
seeing more of him. And my thing will be here at some point, DJ94, if you want to follow me. If not, that's cool. You'll see me around.
Yes, sir. I'm on the podcast talking about pissing on girls. So
Yeah,
if y'all
yeah.
want to peep that out.
Every
go
episode.
ahead, check that every episode. Thank you so much for tapping in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all know I'm drunk by this time, but y'all know what to do. You feel what I'm saying? And we are out.